All right, guys. Angelo Christian here with another great edition of Talk with Angelo. Every Friday we roll this out in the afternoon where you have an opportunity, a chance to give me a call and ask me your questions, whether it's real estate, mortgage, finance, investments, whatever. So that's what we do here for the next 30 minutes. You can call and ask me any questions wherever you are out there in the world. Reach out to me. And the number, what's the number, Chris, they call in at? Is it 832? 832-323-2130, and it's actually on the screen. You can see it there. So call me if you have any questions, whatever they are, and we're just waiting for people to call in. We also, while we're waiting for people to get queued up, we also do frequently asked questions. Some of the questions I got last night on email from some of our customers and some of our students. So I'll pull up. We got somebody calling in right now, so hold on a second. Hey, this is Talk with Angelo. How you doing? Awesome. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Don. How's it going?
Don?
Roger.
Okay, and what city are you calling from, Don?
I'm calling from Maryland right now.
Oh, Maryland. Okay, awesome, man. Thank you so much. I love the Maryland, the Baltimore, the crab cakes out there. So, no.
It's pretty cold right now.
Is it? Okay, cool.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
What's some good advice that you can give somebody who is transitioning out of the military to do, real estate investing? I want to kind of diversify, and I'm really not sure how to start. So, how would I go about doing that?
With real estate investing? Well, I mean, do you own any property now? Do you own any homes?
No.
Okay.
Apartment complex, I stay in an apartment complex right now, and I'm just trying to,
Okay.
kind of diversify.
Yeah, what I would say, if you're any, or did you honorably discharge from the military?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there's, obviously one of the best opportunities when you're looking to buy a home, if you're a veteran, is to use the Veteran Home Loan Program, which we specialize in, and you can get no money down, 100% financing. You can also get all your closing costs included as well. So you can literally go and buy a home. In this case, what I'd recommend, especially in the Northeast, like in Maryland, is to buy a multi-unit. So there's 2, 3, and up to 4 units that you can purchase, and you can live in one of them, right? And then you can lease out the other 3. So let's say that, for example, you see a multi-unit that is a 4-unit property, and you can occupy one of them and then collect the rental, the cash flow on the other 3 units. So that way, basically, the rental income is basically paying for the property. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do that on your first deal.
Would a duplex work in that case?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can do a duplex, you can do a triplex, you can do a single-family home. With the VA program, the way that we do it, you can buy any of those with 0 down and get 100% financing. And like I said, you could also get all your closing costs included as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I recommend, and we can pre-approve you for that opportunity. What I'll do, Don, is have one of my loan officers reach out to you. We can get you a pre-approval within 48 hours, and then you can take that approval letter to start house shopping. We can also send you out all the homes that we have available. We also do the realty side too, so we can email you all the properties that we have. What city in Maryland are you looking to buy in?
Right now, Baltimore seems like a pretty hot market. So I'm just kind of I'm just kind of shopping around right now. So I figured
Okay.
I'd reach out to somebody. I saw a few of the YouTube videos that you guys had up.
Yeah.
Figured I'd reach out. So what's a good number for me to reach your team at to get that free?
Right. So, let me give you the number. It's 281 312 4888. And yeah, just press 1, and then you can connect with our team. We have a trained expert, Salesforce team that will help you, that can get you pre-approved and get you funded. And like I said, there's no application fee, there's no deposit, you don't pay anything to apply. But yeah, that would be the best way to go, because other programs you're going to have to put like 20% down, and all that. So I would say that because you're a veteran, use the opportunity. You have no mortgage insurance, no prepayment penalty. It's a fixed rate mortgage, has low fixed payments, so it's a no-brainer, man.
Awesome, man. Well, I
All right.
appreciate the
Yeah.
call. I'll go ahead and give it to her a call.
Okay. Thank you, bud. All right.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. All right. That was a good call, guys. See, that's one of the things about the VA loan. What's really awesome about it is that you can use your VA benefits and get 0 down, 100% financing. You can buy a brand new, you can buy multi-unit, you can buy foreclosure, or any of the above. So I really, really like the VA. It's my favorite loan program. It's available nationwide. We're one of the largest providers of the veteran program. So if you're a vet out there, you're looking to buy a house, definitely give us a call. We'd like to help you. So what I'll do is also look at some of the questions, some of the emails I got last night. I'll start reading those, wait for our next caller. And then let's see what we got here. So my credit isn't that great. It's about a 490. How can you help me get into a home? And this is Debbie from Wisconsin. So Debbie, your credit score is a 490, and how can we help you get into a home? So basically, the first thing that we need to do is we need to focus on getting your credit score up. And so we have something called a Credit Booster. It's a Fresh Start Credit Booster program. You would enroll in that opportunity to help to clean up your credit. They would get stuff deleted off your credit, get stuff settled off your credit. And basically a combination of those efforts, we'd want to get that score to at least 580, preferably 620. And that'll usually take anywhere from a month to 3 months, depending on what's actually on your credit. So, but you can definitely own a home. Don't let that discourage you. The time is going to pass anyway, and might as well do something positive with your time and get your credit cleaned up. There was a time in my life where I had a 490 credit, right? You have to work on it. You have to get it built back up. Don't stay there in that situation and think that you can't own a house. You can, but you have to take action. You have to work with the right company. There's a lot of companies out there. They overcharge for credit restoration, and they don't really do anything. So with us, we actually do. It's a free credit action plan, and sometimes we have we're referred out if it needs extensive work, but it's to one of our trusted partners that actually delivers with results. But I would definitely say that take action on it right away, and you can reach out to one of us, or you can also then we can kind of guide you in the right direction to help you to boost up your credit. So I hope that makes sense. So. All right, here's another email I got last night. Are USDA programs for rural areas only, or can I buy them anywhere? And that's Georgiana from Atlanta, Georgia. So Georgiana, USDA is it's a federal government home loan program, and it's based on the outskirts of a major metropolitan city. So actually, we got a caller. Georgiana, I'll get your question. 1 second. I got a caller. This is Angelo. You're live talk with Angelo. How can I help you?
Hi, yes. I was wondering if you can give me some guidance here.
Yeah.
On the bankruptcy for the chapter. I'm in the Chapter 13 bankruptcy.
Okay. Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Okay. Who am I speaking with?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. And where are you calling from, Rebecca? Oh, cool. I love Colorado. We go skiing there all the time. What city?
The Springs.
Oh, yeah. Actually have family in Colorado Springs out there, Rock Rimmon, Mount Woodman area, right? It's really beautiful. I love the Garden of the Gods, and that's awesome. Thank you so much for calling. Now, are you in a Chapter 13 right now? Okay.
What the attorney told me.
Okay, so, and you're looking to buy a house?
Yeah, I wanted to buy the house, but I don't know if I can since I have the bankruptcy.
Yeah, so, yes, okay, I actually did a podcast on this a couple weeks ago. You guys should check that out. A lot of people, there's a huge misconception that people think that you can't own a home if you're in a bankruptcy, and it's totally false, okay? You can definitely buy a house now, and we can pre-approve you. And so the way it works is if you're in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, that's a repayment bankruptcy, and it's usually over a 5-year plan. All right, so you're eligible to buy a home 1 year into the Chapter 13 bankruptcy. So the fact that you're almost going to be discharged with it, you could get pre-approved now to buy a house. You don't have to wait. So a lot of people, what happens is they go to their bank, and their bank denies them, tells them, no, you have to be 7 years out from a bankruptcy, or you need 20% down. So people, they'll just keep renting, but they don't know, hey, you can actually buy a home while you're in a bankruptcy. So we've done thousands of them, and basically that's on our chapter 13. Now, Chapter 7 is where you do a total liquidation, and there is no repayment. Now, we can also pre-approve you for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy as well, but if you do it 1 day out of bankruptcy, then instead of zero down or a small deposit of 3.5% down, they're going to want more money down if you just got out of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. But after 2 years out of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you're eligible to either do zero down or 3.5% down and get all your closing costs covered. But at Chapter 13, you can actually buy a house while you're in the bankruptcy. You just have to get a trustee approval, which is usually very simple, and demonstrate some of the basic requirements to get approved, and then we would pre-approve you. So we can definitely help you with that. So what are you wanting to buy the house that you're living in or another house?
Well, I wanted to buy another house here in the next couple of months. I was looking to buy, so I can go ahead and get pre-approved now.
Yes, you can. You can. So what we would do is have one of my loan officers reach out to you to connect with you to actually get you pre-approved. It takes about 48 hours. There's no application fee. There's no contract. We have your contact information here. We can give you a call and then get the ball going. And then, yeah, we actually do the realty too, so I can send you out all the homes that we have. We have brand new homes, existing homes, foreclosures, and then you can check those out. If you see anything that you like, then we can set up a time to go view those properties together with one of my with one of our real estate brokers. So definitely, I highly recommend.
Really good.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for you to keep wasting money on rent when you can actually own your own home. So it would definitely help you out, Rebecca. So I'll have them reach out to you today. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You have a great day. Thanks for calling in.
Information.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for calling in.
Okay, Dan,
All right.
thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. That was a good call. A lot of people think that they have to, that they have to be out of a bankruptcy for 7 years before they can actually buy a house, and it's not true. You can own a home now. You don't have to wait. So really good information there. So going back to Georgiana in Atlanta about USDA. So USDA is an approved program, a zero down, 100% financing. It's a true 100% financing loan. There's no bond or grant or down payment assistance because it's a zero down loan. And you can buy a brand new home, you can buy an existing home, you can have a house built, you can buy a foreclosure, any of the above, but it has to be on the outskirts of a major metropolitan city or in a small township of usually 20,000 or below in population. So like for example in Atlanta, you'd have to go on the outskirts of Atlanta to do zero down for USDA. If you want to buy in Atlanta, or around there in Alpharetta, anywhere like that, it'd have to be like an FHA or conventional program with a small deposit of usually 3%. Normally we get your closing costs covered, so that way you don't have to pay the closing costs on top of that. You would just do your small deposit if you want to buy in Atlanta or in the metropolitan area. If you go on the outskirts of Atlanta, more rural, then you can do zero down, 100% financing with USDA. So we can actually pre-approve you for both programs. At the same time, we can give you a pre-approval letter for FHA or conventional and USDA, so you have both options at your disposal. So that's another great question. And then finally, we have another email that came in. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, right here. This is a good question right here. I'm a veteran with a low credit score, 580. And am I still able to use my benefits and get zero down? This is from Reese Jordan out of Tallahassee, Florida. So Reese, love Florida, one of my favorite states. Go through Tallahassee a lot. I take my kids down to Disney. And so to answer your question, with respect to the VA, and I have this conversation with people all the time. So they go to talk to a big bank, and they tell them with the VA they have to have a 640 or 720 credit score. They don't qualify because they have a 580, a 600, a 610, and they think that they can't get into a house. So no, you can definitely get into a home with the VA and get pre-approved with us. We actually go down to a 550 credit score with the veteran program. I actually was talking to a lady about this yesterday. She kept on thinking that she couldn't buy a house because her credit score was 610, and her other lender told her she needed a 640 score. I said, that's not the case. The government agencies don't have a credit score requirement. All right, VA doesn't have a credit score requirement. It's based on the underwriter of that company that's going to make a decision if you can get approved or not. So some companies require 640, some require 700. We go down to a 550. So, and you also get access to the same terms, 0 down, 100% financing. You can definitely use your VA benefits, and the interest rates are basically the same because it's a government guaranteed loan. So it's not like you're paying a higher interest. And obviously, we offer free credit repair. So if you're at a 580, if we can get you to a 620, we will, so you can get, the best terms. But it doesn't make any sense if you're spending $1,500, $2,000 a month on rent, we can actually get you into your own home with 0 down, 0 closing with the veteran program. So you got to get that old way of thinking out of your head and really open your mind to see that there are opportunities and that you can own a home. Okay? So, and if you actually look at the VA guidelines, they clearly state in there that there is no credit requirement. It's based on the underwriter's discretion, that lender's discretion on what they're going to do and the ability to repay. So if you're a veteran out there looking to own a home, definitely give us a call, 832-431-6331. We can certainly help you with owning your new home, regardless if you're 580, 600, 610. We want to help you guys. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out Talk with Angelo. We do this every single Friday in the afternoon. You can call in, ask me any questions that you want. Certainly looking forward to helping you guys with any opportunities with investments, buying a home, refinancing, whatever we can do to help you, to put you in the best financial situation. Please, if you have any comments, leave them down below in the chat box. Follow us on all our social media, which is Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Angelo Christian Investor. We work very, very hard continuously every single day to bring you great content for free, to educate you, to empower you to be the best that you can be with real estate, finance, and investments. So thank you guys so much. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.